What's up YouTube? Jeff back again from High-End Android and DopeTechDaily.com, and today I'm bringing you guys some more cases for the Galaxy S7 and the S7 Edge. Now my friends from Otterbox reached out to me and they sent me quite a few cases, so I'm going to go ahead and go through their entire lineup today for the S7 and the S7 Edge. I've got quite a few cases for each phone. Got the Commuter series, which is one of their most popular series for both the S7 and the S7 Edge. We'll go through that. We got a couple color options in each one. I also have their newest series for the S7 Edge, which is the Symmetry series. It's a little bit slimmer, so for a lot of you guys like me who don't like Otterbox sometimes because it's a little too thick, maybe it's a little too bulky for you, this is actually a really nice option, and this is one that I'm probably going to carry around as my daily driver case for a little bit, so we'll get into that. And then the last case I have here is their Strada series. This is for the Galaxy S7. I don't believe they make this one for the S7 Edge. This is a wallet style case that's going to have some room to put in your cards. So it's got a folio and card slot in there. So let's go ahead with the traditional Commuter series first. Give you guys a look at that. Probably a lot of people are familiar with this one. I've got the white one for the S7 Edge right here. Got the black one for the Galaxy S7. Go ahead and get the one for the S7 out of the packaging. For those of you who aren't familiar with the features here for Otterbox, we can have a quick look on the back. You can see there you got nice drop protection, impact resistant, dust protection, scratch protection. It's got dual layer case, so you got the hard shell and the soft shell TPU for the shock absorption, and you got a really nice lip around the front for screen protection, as I always say, just for putting that phone face down if you like to come home from work and do that. So they got some nice packaging here. Slide it out, and again, this is the black model. They've got a fake phone insert here, and maybe even, yeah, they got a free screen protector for you. It's always a good look. So if you don't have a tempered glass protector, I will have some tempered glass reviews coming up, but if you don't have one, there you go. Otterbox threw one in. It's always a nice thing to see. You've got your manuals here. Don't really need that. Planet Otterbox, you can look at some of their other cases. You've also got some warranty information. It's always great to see companies warranty their cases. One thing I will say about Otterbox, I did have one for my iPhone a long time ago, back when I was rocking with iPhones. And that one did do a great job protecting my stuff. And when my case broke, they did give me a replacement. So they do have great service as a company. So let's toss that out of the way. Let's take a look at the black case for the S7. Got some Otterbox branding on the back. This is the hard shell portion on the back there. You can peel it apart. On the inside, you've got your soft shell. Separate the case if you want to put it on. You can see that at the bottom here, you've got cutouts for all the ports. And on the soft shell portion, you can see here, you got these little flaps. So a lot of people don't like those, but one thing I do like about that is that's what gives you the dust protection. So I know the S7 is already dust resistant, which is great, but these little flaps are going to help you keep that dust out of your charging port, which is definitely a good thing. So otherwise, a super durable case. You got cut out for the camera that's also recessed. This is going to give you a high level of protection. It's not quite as bulky as their Defender series, which is sort of their highest grade of protection. Let's go ahead and put that on the S7. So we've got the gold one on deck today. Slide that into the soft shell TPU. And then let's put that into the hard shell here as well and see how the Commuter series looks. So line up all of the ports there, and then we can take a look. So you can see there the Commuter series, pretty great fit on the S7. You've got at the bottom those cutouts. You want to make sure that those are covering your charging port and also your headphone port at the bottom. You've got the cutout there for the speaker as well. So overall, a really good look for the Commuter series. The buttons are responsive, pretty nice. You can still use a fingerprint scanner easily. The volume buttons are a little stiff, but you know, they're not too bad. You can still access it. Again, I mentioned you've got really nice substantial lip around the front. That's going to protect it if you sit the case face down like that, so you're not going to have any problem scratching the screen. And the camera is very, very recessed. It is a little slick in the hand. The back is not, I wouldn't say slippery, but it doesn't have as much traction as some other cases I've done, like the Spec Candy Shell grip. It does have a little bit of grip around the sides though, where the soft shell sort of meets the other portion, the hard shell TPU. Not a bad feel overall, and definitely going to give you good protection. So if you like Otterbox style cases and you want that high level protection, definitely a good case for the regular S7. So let's set that one there off to the side. All right, so now let's go ahead and get into the Galaxy S7 Edge Commuter series. I actually want to show you guys quickly a little tip about putting this case on so it's a little bit easier for you. Should have probably showed it with the Galaxy S7, but that one went on pretty easily. So with this case, it is two parts, but in order to get this to fit really nicely, you want to pay special attention to the flaps at the bottom here. So you can see here, when you actually take apart the two pieces, the flaps cause a little bit of trouble getting that out. So it's the same sort of style of case, so I won't go through all the ports and everything, but I will give you a few tips about how to put it on. So go ahead and slide it into the softshell TPU on the inside. Make sure everything's fit nicely there. And then fit the two flaps at the bottom through these holes at the bottom there. That way you can get that portion already seated, and then it'll be a little bit easier to fit the rest of the phone inside the case. So once you've got the two flaps aligned, that way they're not getting caught down there at the bottom, you can go ahead and push the bottom of the phone in, and then the rest of the buttons and everything will seat along the top and the sides really well. So you can see right there, now everything looks really, really nice. You've got the TPU aligned as well as the hard shell, and the case fits perfectly. So it is a little difficult to put this on in one piece. I wouldn't recommend it. You guys know that normally when I try to slap on a case, I always try to slap it on one piece. I'm just impatient, but this is one that you should really do as a two-part case because it's difficult to get those flaps aligned otherwise. So otherwise, the fit is really nice, just like the regular S7, hard shell protection on the back, camera recessed. Now, of course, people always want to look at the edge protection. This one does give you substantial protection around the edges because you can see the top and the bottom have a substantial lip. Still, if you sit this down on the table, you're not going to have any problems with scratching the screen because the top and the bottom are so raised up. Now, of course, the edge itself is still sort of exposed. There's really not much you can do about that if you want to be able to access your edge screen. Let's go ahead and just give it a quick test. I'm sure you can still access the edge screen here. If we swipe in, you can see there that I can access my edge screen very nicely. Power button and volume buttons, very responsive, just like the Commuter series on the S7. So again, if you want a sort of high level of protection, but you don't want the bulkiest case in the world like the Defender series that Otterbox offers, this is definitely a good choice. And you also get that dust protection due to these flaps right here. And you do have cutout for the speaker, so no need to worry. You're still going to get your sound through this port right there. So that's the Commuter series. Definitely a good option if you want the heavy protection. The next one I want to look at is the Strada, which is the wallet-style folio card slot case for the S7. You do have, of course, the front screen protected node now because it's a wallet case. It does have the card slot. It's genuine leather, screen cover, and you have the easy on-off. You can take this case on easier probably than the Commuter series, which, as you saw, takes a little bit of work to get that case on. So let's go ahead and just slide it out and take out the Strada series. Just ordered a red one to get some different color going. Let me go ahead and take the Commuter series off of the Galaxy S7, and we'll put it into the Strada case here. See how it looks. So let's just take a quick tour of the case. Of course, you've got a recessed camera module again. You've got some nice Otterbox branding here. Sort of a chrome color on the side. You guys can see the light hitting that. Looks really nice. Of course, that's where the magnet is as well. It's going to give you the card slot on the inside here. You can see that they've slipped a card in there. Looks like there's only room for probably one card. I wouldn't try to put more in there as it may stop it from closing or it may scratch your screen. So it looks like you got room for about one credit card. Maybe a credit card and an ID. I'll test that and we'll see what's good on that. It does have a textured pattern, so unlike some of the Samsung official cases that have folios, it's not going to scratch your phone because this is a soft material right here. You also got the same soft textured material on the inside, some more Otterbox branding as well. So it does have a nice, let me give it a smell test here. It does smell like leather, so they say it's genuine leather. The front does smell like leather. I don't know about the inside. The inside also smells like leather. It doesn't smell like PU leather, which you get from the cheap Amazon cases. So let's go ahead and slap the phone in there, see what it looks like, and see how strong the magnet is on the front. This one you can just put right in. So this one is easy to take out if you want to switch cases, which you guys know I like to switch cases. This one definitely going to give you some extra grip. So it's got a more grippy texture on the back because of the leather. Definitely a recessed camera module, as I mentioned, and it does give you a nice lip. So if you do set the phone down, even without the flap closed, it's not going to scratch the screen. Overall, this is really nice. The actual flap doesn't even touch the screen when you close it because the magnet there keeps that in place above the screen. It does look like it's got a pretty nice magnet there, so it's going to stay closed even if you're holding the phone down. Doesn't look like it's going to just open, which is something people worry about with these wallet style cases. You've got, of course, a cutout for the speaker, so you can take calls with the actual wallet closed, another feature people really like on these cases. So wallet cases aren't necessarily my favorite thing, but if they are your thing, this is a really nice one. The power button there, the volume button, both really nice. You get some extra grippy texture with this particular case. If you like wallet cases, I definitely recommend it. You get nice protection. You can see you've got hard shell TPU here around the sides, and then the leather on the front and the back. So overall, really nice case from Otterbox. Again, the links will be in the description for all of these. So let's go ahead and put that one to the side, and then get into the very last case I have for you guys. That is the Symmetry series. I just got two different colors, so I'll go ahead and open up both colors. We'll just put one of them on the phone so we can see what the case looks like. So since I have the silver S7 Edge today, let me go ahead and open up the clear case for the S7 Edge. So I can show off that silver. You can see here, this has got Otterbox certified drop protection. If you look on the back here, it also has ultra slim one-piece design. And this one also has the easy on, easy off label on it. So the Commuter series, I guess, is the one that doesn't have that property. So you got to do a little work to get the Commuter series on and off. Let's see what we get inside. Looks like we just get the branding itself. It has a clear scratch resistant back, so that's nice. Limited warranty. And then of course we get the plastic here. Just going to peel that off where we put the phone. So same warranty as before. Otterbox, again, always stands by their products. I'll throw that out of the way. Let's go ahead and peel off the plastic from the inside. And no plastic on the back. Nope, no plastic on the back. So they claim this is scratch resistant on the back. That is a problem with clear cases, is sometimes they scratch quite a bit. So I'll put that to the test and let you guys know about that. Let's take the black one out too, why not? While we're at it, we'll have both cases here. There's no plastic on the inside of the black one, so we'll take a look at both. Let me go ahead and get the silver S7 Edge out of the Commuter series, and we'll see what it looks like in the Symmetry series. So one-piece design on this one, more of my speed, not to be too patient putting this one on. So, and again, you guys can see this one is super slim compared to the Commuter series. So here's the Commuter series, side by side against the Symmetry. You're gaining quite a bit of thinness when you go to this case. You're going to lose some of that protection, obviously, because it's not a two-piece case. But overall, really nice, probably more of my style. This is a case that I'm going to rock as my daily driver for a while. Beautiful clear back, so you can show off that silver. If you got the silver or the gold S7 Edge and you like to show that off, this is a perfect case. Still got the recessed camera module. This is made, of course, hard shell TPU on the back and then also around the sides. You got some shock absorption on the inside with some soft shell lining around the edges. You do have still a lip on the top and the bottom, so it's safe to sit this one down as well. No problems at all. The ports are not protected here with a flap like they are on the Commuter series. I actually like that because, again, the S7 Edge is already dust resistant and waterproof, so you don't have to worry too much about those sort of issues. A power button here on the side, very nice. The volume buttons, they're a little stiff, but they'll probably get broken in over time, so not really a big deal. And of course, you got your appropriate cutout on the top. This one also is a little slippery in the hand. The black one has a little more texture to it, of course, because you got the glossy clear back. That's going to make it a little more slippery. But overall, I like both of them. The clear one I like probably a little more because it doesn't have the Otterbox branding. I mean, not that I don't have a huge problem with the branding, but it's definitely nicer having the clear there on the back. You just see the Samsung logo and the Galaxy S7 Edge text. If you like a thinner case and you want to try out Otterbox, definitely give the Symmetry series a look. I'll drop the link below in the description. All right, guys, so that is a look at all of the various cases that Otterbox has on deck for the S7 and the S7 Edge. If you guys are interested in any of these cases, again, the links will be below in the description to their website, as well as where you might be able to get them on Amazon if there's a cheaper price. Really appreciate Otterbox sending these out to me. I look forward to working with them more in the future. You guys can find me over at Dope Tech Daily, also Google+, Instagram, Twitter at the links in the description. Appreciate you guys checking out this video, and I will see you guys in the next one. Thanks a lot for watching.